Hello and welcome to part 3 of Your Future Spouse. When will you meet? Thank you for joining me here on the Seven Suns channel. What you want to do is try to connect with the cards that you feel have the right messages meant for you today. Of course, this is a general reading, so always take the messages that feel right with you and leave the rest for someone else. I thank you for joining me and enjoy your reading. Hello and welcome to the Seven Suns channel. Thank you for joining me here today. We are doing and finishing up the last part of the series for your future spouse. This one is When Will You Meet? So thank you for joining me today. Should be an interesting reading, I hope, for you. And I did do this part off camera today. I did do the shuffling off camera today, right? So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you show some love and support for this channel. And let's do this. All right, so the first cards are going to tell us the circumstances, what's going to be going on in your life when you are ready to welcome in and meet and have your future spouse, okay? When you're ready for this person, what will your life look like? Okay, so we have the Four of Swords being here. Okay, and we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the King of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Three of Pentacles. And then we have an oracle card for you guys, which is Finding. All right, so let's talk all about this. I do not feel like you've had an easy go of it when it comes to love and relationships, okay? I actually feel like your love life has been pretty traumatic for you. When I'm taking a look at the Nine of Swords, it actually has the word traumatic on it, and the Four of Swords, but also with the Seven of Wands, I actually feel like you went through a series of relationships that were very hurtful to you, that were a struggle, that were stressful, that were, you felt like you were unsupported by people, you felt like you had to defend yourself a lot of times, and they left you feeling very, very stressed out. Also, alone a lot of times, like you didn't have someone that wanted to be there for you, someone that had your back. You felt like a lot of times that this was your fault, or you just couldn't understand why everything was so difficult for you. Okay, so I see like a series of relationships that were just kind of devastating for you. I feel like once you get out, you're going to be out of this cycle, okay? Like a whole period of letting go of all of those types of relationships where and I feel like you're going to take a pause and be completely silent and still and by yourself. And you're going to make like a, you're going to draw like a line in the sand, and where you're going to say, no more of those relationships. I don't want anything that even resembles a relationship like I've had in the past. And you're going to be ready for a new start, a new beginning with the Ace of Wands, okay? And it's going to be starting with you being more secure in yourself, but having some really strong boundaries, okay? And it's going to be a moment of finding yourself. And I want to talk about what that means. You're going to, this to me looks like a whole lot of self-love, like a person who is transforming into a person that completely loves and values themselves, that is secure within themselves. Like this person is giving themselves a hug. So first off, I feel like you're going to do this like repair and readjustment to your self-esteem and self-love, and you're going to value yourself so much and love yourself so much that you will not even begin to see or attract another person like the people that you've had in your past, like the people who did you wrong, the people who did not love you. And you're going to have a transformation where it's going to be like this moment of discovery. Like, I see like you looking yourself in the mirror and just finally seeing yourself for your true value and worth. And once that happens, that all those types of people who didn't love you, I'm telling you, it's going to be like a line drawn in the sand. Everything's going to be done. Everybody's there. Boom. In the past, no longer will you have those types of relationships. And you're going to be strong with the boundaries that you set for yourself, strong in what you are looking for and asking for from people. And it's going to be also a joy to you as well. You're going to feel joyful within yourself, within your heart, within your mind, within your spirit, within your body. Everything is going to feel like a place of not only peace, but just like this love and security for yourself. And you're going to attract a relationship that is, I actually feel like it's more of, I feel like you're going to make these steps. Okay? And so it's going to be funny, but I feel like you're going to make like, okay, you got to pass step 1. All right? You pass step 1, you're going to move on to step 2. And then to step 3, that's going to be where we are together. So I feel like you're going to set like some, like even like these little, I don't know how to say it. Like, all I can say is like steps that you feel like the person has to pass. And it's going to be totally healthy. Like, it's going to be, okay, so I'm looking for a person that's going to show up for me in this way. Okay, who's going to do this certain thing. Okay, great. These are the requirements that I am looking for. Okay, just like if you have to have certain requirements to take a certain class, right? Or to get into a certain class, you have to pass this level. You have to take 101 and then 102 before you can even get into 103. And that's what I mean. Okay, you're going to be like, you have to pass this level and this level before you can even get to this level with me. And it's going to be totally healthy because it's going to be something that you needed to do in order to welcome in and attract the real person who is the one that you are going to marry, your future spouse. Okay? Now, so that's what your life is going to be looking like when you're ready to welcome in this person. Now let's talk timing. Okay? So we have the Justice card coming in for timing, and we have the Ace of Swords. I love these two cards for you, okay? Giving us all of that beautiful sword energy, that air energy, all right? So you're going to strike a supreme balance in your life, which is all we discussed already, so we don't need to go back over it. But I also feel like this person is going to be, I think one of your requirements is going to be reciprocation, someone who is going to be just as in love, just as invested in you as you are in them. And I feel like the path is going to open up, the doors are going to be clear for you around Libra season, okay? So from whenever you're finding this reading to Libra season is when you should, the path is going to clear up for you, okay? For you to open the door to be able to meet your future spouse. So I feel like Libra season is going to be the time when like the dust will settle and things will open up and you'll be able to say, okay, I'm ready for this. Okay. So that's the timing that I have for you, and that is the reading that I have for you. I hope that you found that it was helpful. And I thank you for watching. Hey there, welcome group number 2. Welcome to the 7 Suns channel. Today we are finishing up part 3 of your future spouse. When are you going to meet them? Alright, so we are going to be taking a look and starting off with circumstances, what your life is going to be looking like when you are ready to welcome this person into your life, dear one. Alright, and then we'll discuss timing. So let's get into it. We have the Lovers, which is reversed. We have the Temperance card, the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Fool, the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, you have a lot. And the Ten of Cups. Okay, and your oracle card is going to be Clarity. Nice. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so this is what's up. I see that you are in a relationship, or getting over a relationship, or trying to cycle through a relationship that you haven't been able to deal with and get over yet. This person did not make you feel like a priority, all right, when we have the Page of Pentacles. And I think that you have tried a lot of different things to try to get this relationship to work for you. This person made you feel very, very alone. And I feel like you bent yourself over backwards trying to make the relationship work, trying to repair it. I also feel like you've gotten in and out of the relationship quite often when this is given the circumstances as to what's going to be happening when your future spouse is coming into your life, okay? Overall, this was a relationship that made you feel alone and insecure. This person made you feel insecure. And I also feel like they blamed you and called you insecure within this relationship. And I think in this relationship, and I think honestly that you had good reason to be insecure, because this person may have been deceitful. They may have cheated on you. They may have hidden things from you. Something about this relationship, everything was not above board with this person. And they made you feel like you had to question yourself. Okay, so you were definitely in this feeling within your life of feeling completely worn out by this relationship. You're going to have an aha moment, all right, within your life, a whole aha moment where you're going to be like, why the hell am I in this relationship? Okay, why am I with this person and why am I in this relationship? Okay, you're going to have a moment of clarity. Okay, and I'm telling you, you are going to hop, run, and jump out of this person and away from this relationship. I'm telling you, it's going to be a moment of clarity where you're going to see things clearly. It's going to be a happening behind the scenes, but I feel like the moment for you, it may be it may be pushed forward by something specific that they do, but it will have been happening for you all along, all the effort, all the time, all the energy that you've put into it. But I feel like you are going to have a moment of clarity, an aha moment that's going to be like, oh crap, I deserve so much better, right? With that 10 of Cups. Damn, I deserve a relationship that makes me feel complete. Sorry for all the cursing, but I feel like in this relationship, like this moment is going to be like a lot of that. Like you're going to be like, what in the world was I thinking? And I'm telling you, you're going to hop, skip, jump, and run away from this person in this relationship. You're going to be like, what was I doing? This was dumb. This person they didn't care anything about me. Okay, and like you were trying so much to try to make the relationship work. And then after that, you're going to have this where it all clicks for you. Okay, and then you're going to be like, I want something different. And that's when things are going to shoot off and they're going to change for you. Okay, let's see that timing on this. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles here, and then we have the Knight of Cups. I actually feel like it's going to take you about a period of 2 years to process, get this person, understand the situation, get rid of this person out of your life. I do feel like you're going to meet someone significant, probably around Scorpio season as well. In Scorpio season, I do feel like you will meet someone fresh and new, someone romantic, someone that is very different than... I actually feel like you've been kind of starved for romance. And so this person that's coming into your life will have that missing piece. Not only all of the stability and things that you want, and I encourage you to go and watch part 1, which tells you about who your future spouse is, but I feel like this person is going to be romantic, and I think that that's something that you terribly missed or needed in from this past relationship. I do feel like I said, it's going to be about a period of 2 years for you to kind of move through this, get this person out of your life, and meet your new person, okay? So I do feel like Scorpio season is going to be something significant, like a significant time, a romantic time for you as well, okay? All right, dear one, that is the reading that I have for you. I hope that you found that it was helpful, and I thank you for watching. Hey there, and welcome to the Seven Suns channel. Today we are doing a pick a card reading where we are looking at the timing for when you are going to meet your future spouse, okay? I do encourage you to watch part 1 and part 2 of this series, which tells you about who this person is and how you will meet, okay? So this is the last part of the series, which is when. All right, so we're going to take a look at the circumstances that are going to be going on in your life when this person comes into your life. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. We have the Devil, which is reversed. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is reversed. We have the Strength card, which is reversed. We have the Judgment card, okay. And then your Oracle is Truth. Ooh, child. All right, friend. You are going to have a relationship that feels like you're going to think is love. You're going to think is your soulmate. And it's going to give you a run for your money, if I'm being honest with you. Okay? So I want to talk about this circumstance before your person. I want to say these things like this. I don't know if you understand. Of course you understand how tarot works, and maybe you don't, but a lot of times you have to deal with things in order for you to move on to the next path and the next stage within your life. So it's not going to always be, oh, you're going to meet this person on a sunny Tuesday, and you're not going to have to do anything. So that's what this is about, and that's how my readings are. I'm going to always give you the honest truth, and honestly, the cards come out to tell. So anyway, that was just 2 cents, I'm sure. Whatever, let's get into it. So yeah, you're going to have a relationship, friend, that is going to take you for a loop. I feel like you've been dealing with this person for a long time, and I'm not going to say it's not love, because I do feel like there's love between the two of you, but it's not a healthy and sustainable type of love. I feel like the sexual chemistry is outstanding within this relationship that binds you. I feel like it binds you and keeps you coming back to this person. And that's why you had that double connected. So, was the chemistry hot? Was it an amazing sexual relationship? And a lot of times you felt like this was the person. Heck, y'all might have even talked about getting married before. You might have even talked about getting married. You might have even planned. The person may have even gone as far as getting you a ring in this particular situation. Of course, not for everyone, okay? If it was a hot, fun, exciting relationship, the chemistry was really, really, really strong between the two of you. But you're going to have to make a judgment call on this relationship, because it's toxic, friend. The relationship is toxic. It is a representation of love. It is not really love, okay? It's like an imitation of love. It's not real love, okay? So it may have some elements of love, and you may love this person, but it is not something that is sustainable. And it's going to take you a while to see the truth of this relationship. And when you accept the truth of this relationship with this person, then you will be able to move on and welcome in the right person, your future spouse, the one that we were talking about, that you are ready and going to marry, when you are ready to marry them, okay? But you're going to have a moment of truth with yourself, a moment of clarity, and you're going to have to look deep within inside and just be honest with yourself about this connection with this person and realize that you're going to have to make a judgment call on this, okay? You're going to have like a moment of reckoning here and say, you're going to have to make a decision, honestly, to leave this relationship behind in order to welcome in what is not an imitation, but what true love is. All right, let's see some timing on when you will be able to have this moment and welcome this person into your life, okay? All right, so we have the Hanged Man, which is reversed. The Knight of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. This is a long-standing relationship, friend, I think that you've had with this person. I think the whole cycle of this relationship and then welcoming in your person is going to be a total of like 4 years, okay? Like getting rid of this relationship and moving on and being able to welcome in and meet your person is going to be like a total of like 4 years. So I'm not going to say it's like 4 years from today, but I think completing the cycle and being healthy and moving on will take about 4 years. I do feel like when you move, I'm sorry, I'm distracted for a second. Okay, when you get rid of this person or come to the moment of truth and the truth about it and accept this, I do feel like the relationship and meeting this person will move very, very quickly. So it might actually take you almost 4 years to cycle out this relationship. But then when you meet this person, like when you meet the person that you are meant to be with, that connection is going to go very, very quickly for you. Okay, like meeting that person will be very quick for you. I feel like you're going to have some trouble accepting this, which is what is delaying this process of completing this cycle and welcoming in this person. You're going to have some trouble seeing it, some trouble coming to terms with this relationship and seeing it for what it really is. So that's why the process is delayed, okay? Because I'm telling you, this is going to give you a strong impression, a strong imitation of that this is the person. You will have yourself convinced that this is the person for you, because it's not all bad. There's real moments of love and connection, right? But overall, I'm telling you, it's not a sustainable relationship for you. All right. Let's go to the Knight of Swords, which is our card here. I do feel like Aquarius season is going to be significant to you. You may be an Aquarius, or they may be the person that is the right person for you. Maybe an Aquarius. I do feel like Aquarius season may be a significant, a romantic, a lucky time for you in love as well. And like I said before, when you are able to clear this relationship out of your life, then meeting that right person for you will actually happen very, very quickly. All right, that is the reading that I have for you, group 3. I thank you for watching. Hello, dear hearts, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is the final part of your future spouse. This is when will you meet? We're going to be talking about the circumstances that are going to be going on in your life and, of course, timing. I do encourage you to check out part 1 and part 2, which tells you who they are and how you will meet. All right, dear hearts, let's get into it. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. We have the Magician. Okay, and love. Oh, so beautiful, love. Who doesn't love a rose quartz too, right? All right, I need to get some more rose quartz in my life too. All right, so let's talk about the circumstances that you will be in when you are ready to meet your future spouse. You're going to be making some boss level moves within your life, okay? I do feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time alone when you are ready to welcome this person into your life. Of course, we have the Hermit, but this is totally a choice. All right, this is a real choice for you because you're trying to, I think, make money moves, okay? with the Magician, you're trying to create something, I feel like, that has never been done by you or by your family members. And so you feel like you are like the master of your own universe. I'm going to turn it over for you for a second. So I feel like there are a lot of moving pieces within your life. And I feel like love is something that you wanted, but it's something that you put on the background for money, for security, for being able to do well for yourself, establish yourself in your finances, establish yourself as secure within your own life. I feel like being secure within yourself is something that is important. Financial security is important to you. Okay, I think maybe something has been instilled in you of not having to depend upon another person for security. And so that has been something that you have been more focused on. And in all of this, you're like, oh, shoot, I did want to get married. I did want to have children. So you may also, for some of you, might be on the older side of who have chosen this group. Or either you delayed love for a career, I feel like. And now you're coming back around and say, oh, okay, I've done all of this, but I haven't been able to grab love yet. And I see that also with the Magician. You're like, I haven't been able to master love. I've been able to master all the material side of things, okay? But I have not been able to master love yet. And so I think that you're going to be coming around to this point in your life of saying, I do want to get married. I do want to have love, okay? So yeah, that's going to be the circumstances in your life. And let's get you some timing. So we have the Four of Cups. We have the King of Wands. We have the Emperor. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah, remember we talked about, and look, we have the pair here. And the pair is in the reverse. So remember how we talked about, I have a couple things that I want to say about this, because this is giving me different vibes. I honestly think like it's not going to be a difficult time, like a long period of time for you to be able to have a relationship. Interestingly enough, when we have the King and Queen of Wands, which is the pair here that is reversed, it's giving me the vibes that there may be, for some of you, someone that has either been in the background or a relationship that has been on and off. That actually could be the relationship for you. I do feel like you guys have maybe for this relationship that has been on and off again, both of you have been focused on your career and getting established. Remember what we talked about? And so now you have come to this realization that, oh, okay, I can make this relationship work. Like I feel like both of you, there's an issue of leadership and control. So I do feel like I'm getting the feeling that there may be someone in the background for some of you. I'm not saying everyone. Someone in the background for some of you that is a relationship that can actually work. You just have to put the time and energy and effort, just like you focus on your career and making your money, into making this relationship work, and you just haven't been able to do that yet. I also feel I honestly feel like it's not that hard of a thing for you. It's just making the time to welcome in this person into your life. Like the time in making a relationship a priority within your life. The timing I'm here obviously is the Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups, that's 4 months for you, that you're gonna actually have to make love a priority. Okay, you're going to have to say, I'm going to spend a concerted effort in trying to make love a priority, trying to meet someone, find love, find the right person and the match for you. I actually feel like you have some very, very high standards that you want, which, hey, that's what you should have. Some very, very high standards for who you want to you want someone to be your equal. Okay, it's interesting that the pair here is in the reverse. So I feel like, that's why I said I feel like for some of you, there may be a relationship that has been in the past or a background that you haven't been able to manage yet, that I feel like you may go back and kind of say, you know what, I really want to give this a shot. But I also feel like for the others of you who are like, nah, I don't have anyone, I feel like there's an issue of control that you have to master, that will be, you're attracted to a person who is your equal, right? So someone who is just as dynamic, just as charismatic, who is just as much as a leadership. Both of you also maybe fire signs as well. Sagittarius, Aries, here, obviously represented by our Emperor, our Queen of Wands, and our Sag card, which is the King of Wands here. Okay, so you may be attracted to someone who is equally dynamic, but also very stubborn. Okay, and so I feel like this person presents a challenge for you, and you like a challenge, but both of you have to be willing to make love a priority. When you put in that effort to be able to work together and share a co-partnership and a leadership together, like both of you decide that, okay, well, I'm going to lead in this area and I'm going to lead in this area. Like when you're able to do a co-partnership, then you will be able to thrive. And when you're able to say that I want to make love a priority, I think that you will be able to thrive as well. That's why I feel like strongly for you guys, it's really about making love a priority. But when you remember, and look, the bottom of this card has distraction. So I also feel like making money and having stability has been a distraction for you when it comes to love. But when you focus on and make love the priority, it's not going to take long for you at all. Okay, Cancer season is also probably a strong and significant time for you to welcome in love into your life. But also, like I said, a period of 4 months, honestly, to kind of get the ball rolling on this. Okay, dear hearts, that is the reading that I have for you. I hope that you found that it was helpful, and I thank you for watching. Hello and welcome, group number 5. Thank you for joining me here on the 7 Signs channel. Today we are taking a look at when will you get married, your future spouse, when will you meet your future spouse, okay? So I do encourage you to take a look at who they are and how you will meet, which is part 1 and part 2 of this video, which I will link down below. All right, and I welcome you to this channel. I hope that you hear what you need to hear. Remember, these are general readings. All right, take what resonates for you. Now let's get into it, dear hearts. All right, let's see the circumstances that are going to be going on in your life when you are ready to welcome this person into your life. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. We have the 5 of Cups, which is in the reverse. We have the Tower, which is in the reverse. And then Grieving. All right, dear one, I do feel like you're going to be mastering, getting over something difficult within your life. It could be related to a relationship or a great loss that you felt within your life, okay? It's related to a loss of something that you had built that you thought was a strong foundation within your life, that you had put a lot of hope and energy and effort into, and it just kind of fell apart on you, okay? And you're going to be grieving the loss of that. You have grief represented here twice, which is interesting. I love how our oracle cards support our tarot cards. Okay, so you have grief here, and then you have grief represented again. So you're going to be going through this heavy period of transformation within your life. A huge transformation within your life, like a lot of changes, but you are going to be the better for it, and you're going to come out so much stronger. So I want to hit you up and let you know that you are going to be okay, that you're going to be solid and so much better for this. Like you're going to be in a good solid place after this. So you're going to be going through this difficult time within your life when you're ready to welcome in this person. The tower moment is not going to be happening. It's going to have happened already. And so you're in the process of healing. But you're also going to be strong, and it's going to put you in a different way of looking at things. Remember, our butterflies represent transformation. Obviously, the tower is transforming our lives, which is something that we built up that was obstructing our view. Okay, something that may have been obstructing our view, or we put so much hope and effort into it that what we really needed, we were not able to see for the tower. Okay, so that moment you had to have that moment in order to see what you really needed. And I think that is important to your story of meeting your future spouse, because this could be something, maybe it could be a relationship that you thought was the relationship that you wanted, but it could be any number of things within your life. Something that you had invested in that is a huge, something that you had invested a lot of energy and emotion within, that you needed to kind of reconfigure your life and your focus in your life in order to have what is really and truly important to you. I also feel like this is going to rearrange your priorities in life as well. So it's going to be a big, but I'm also feeling like a sense of peace, which is interesting. You're going to have a sense of peace after this moment, after this happened, after this loss happened. There's going to be a sense of peace that's going to fall over your life, stillness, and a whole lot of understanding, which is going to be different than what you've experienced before. And in that, you'll be able to find the peace that you needed, and your mind is going to be clear. Okay, and that's going to be the circumstances that you're going to be in when you are ready to welcome in this person. Let's see if we can take a look at timing here for you. Yep, we got the Death card, Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is reversed. I feel like you're going to walk into this transformation with the Death card. I feel like you're going to walk into this transformation and let it take you. And that's how you're going to come out in this position of King of Cups, where you're going to be more solid, more grown, more ready to have and sustain a real relationship, okay? To sustain a marriage and to have a partnership, okay? I feel like you're going to come out wiser because of this situation with the Queen of Swords. You're going to come out wiser because of it. I feel like Libra and Scorpio seasons are going to be significant for you into welcoming in your future spouse, meeting this person. Libra and Scorpio season, I do feel like this is going to take a period of a year in order for you to complete this whole transformation and be able to welcome in this person into your life. I feel like you're going to have a period of a year in order to do this for you. I actually feel like you're in this transition period now. So I feel like it's happening. You may be having your tower moment now. Since this is in the reverse, I do feel like you haven't gotten to the point of peace yet. So I do feel like your transition, your moment of having to cycle through this is happening or has not happened yet. But I do feel like it's going to take about a period of a year for you to complete this cycle and then be able to move on and welcome in this person into your life, okay? Be able to welcome in and meet the person that you're going to marry. I do feel like... Again, Libra season and Scorpio season are going to be lucky times for you, where you're going to have a clear head and a clear mind. Okay, All right, dear ones, that is the reading that I have for you. I hope that you found that it was helpful to you, and I thank you for watching.